Okay, guys, so this is any training for accountability and getting clear with your goals and helping you stay motivated throughout your business. As you all may know, motivation and inspiration is a massive part of this business, and the way I've actually structured a list on how you can keep yourself accountable for the things that you need to be accountable for, so you can stay motivated and stay ahead in the game. So I'm going to I've asked people in this beautiful, lovely Zoom to share with me some wins. Wins are basically anything that you've really won at, and I've asked them to write down some scheduling, some struggles as well. So the first one's from Nicole. I've been structuring and I've started writing down ad ideas. See, that is probably the most powerful thing you can ever do. When you schedule your post, not only do you take out the difficulty in thinking about what you're going to post that day, but it's already done. So once you, not only does it do that, it actually lifts up your algorithm, so that way the scheduling is actually more likely to be seen by other people as well. So that's a great idea. And when you write down ad ideas, it's perfect, because at least when you want to write a new ad and you get you get this spontaneous burst of creativity, you're not kind of like, when you want to write, it's like, what am I going to write an ad about? It's already there. The ad's already there. Everything is in questions already there. I've caught up on all the videos. I've gotten my goals completed earlier. So then I was targeting them to be awesome. So your goals are awesome. And so your goals are an awesome big part of your business or your life, really. I can't stress how many people make New Year's resolutions and by the end of January, they completely forget about them. So well done for Ashley. Sharon, I duplicated some ads today after watching Melissa's post on duplicating, and I've also started listening to Happy Pocket Full of Money while running on the treadmill. Hey man, talk about multitasking. I love multitasking, and Happy Pocket Full of Money is probably the best book that I can recommend for money mindset. Another money mindset one is Get Rich Lucky Bitch, and You Are a Badass at Making Money. So there's two other ones that you can grab for money mindset. Does anyone else have any wins they want to share in the chat, or anything you're really struggling with? Remember, you have our full and utter attention with these Zooms, so that way you guys can ask us whatever you want, really. And we're getting a lot more people now, which is great. Okay, so it's 5 past. I'm going to start now. So I'm going to tell you guys how, and one second, I'm just going to close something. Just going to open up my document. Okay, so I'm actually going to share my document with you. That's probably the best way. All right, guys. So if you don't have a paper and a pen, I definitely recommend doing so, because you definitely want to have a paper and pen out when I speak. I speak quite fast, and I'm very quick and easy and down to the point. My trainings are very enthusiastic, very passionate. I'm very passionate about what I do. So if you don't understand anything, I have the chat open, and I will explain everything that I mean if you don't understand it. Okay, so how do you keep yourselves motivated and consistent? Consistency and motivation is key, very key elements when you have when you have an online business, or when you work from home, or when you work for yourself. Reason being is because you don't have that boss hanging over you saying, oh, you should do this, or oh, you should do that, or when are you going to do this, or that's on your timeline, that's this. When you are a business owner and when you're self-employed, you are your motivation. You are your consistency. You are your own boss. So you need to find a way that you can stay on top of things without kind of like mellowing yourself out and getting lost in all the fuzziness of it. So your routine, the first one is your routine. No matter what, your routine goes on like rain, hail, or shine. So if you haven't by now, set out a routine for yourselves, a morning routine, about 5 things that you need to do to accomplish your day. I highly recommend them. So my ones are read, meditate, upload content, which is usually scheduled, so that's not really, upload content, wake up earlier. So I wake up at 5:30 a.m. and I listen to motivational podcasts and YouTube videos, as well as so much different other things. But throughout my day, I need to get those 5 things done. If I don't feel accomplished, and I feel like my day's kind of all over the place. So the way you start your day is the way you structure your day. So that's your routine. Your routine, everything should be scheduled. If you want to do training in your day, you need to have a routine in set. Now, I understand a lot of us actually do this, part-time, or even if you do this full-time, a routine is key, and it will help you along. If you're thinking about it at 12 o'clock in midday, it's like, oh, what am I supposed to do? And then you can go back to that to-do list that you put down, the get to-do list that you put down the day before. Okay, so your routine goes on around hello shine, unless I understand some people may get sick. Our children get sick, I understand that. But as long as you make up for the next day, that is all that matters. Your why and your perfect day is read every single day. So if you haven't by now, you write down why. What is your why? Why are you doing it? Why are you in this business for? What is this business? What do you want this business to give you? What does this business, look, I want this business so I can be able to travel the world with my family and live as comfortably and awesomely as possible. Helping people along the way, lifting them up and being passionate about what I want is just a bonus. I understand everyone's all about their financial security. It's understandable, but make sure your why does have some purpose building traits as well, meaning what is it that you want to do if you had the money? 99% of our problems are solved with money. That 1% is solved with when we find our purpose. So make sure there's a balance in your why. Your perfect day, make sure you write down your perfect day to the absolute, down to the every detail. How does it smell? How does it taste when you're eating your favorite breakfast on the beach, waking up next to the sunset, whatever the case may be. How does it look? What does it look? What do you see? Your perfect day and your why should be read every single day, because that is what's going to motivate you and keep you consistent in getting clear. Okay? Why should people know you guys? What is your legacy? What is the legacy that you will be known for? Why are you doing this? What makes you different to the guy down the road that's been doing affiliate marketing for about 10 years? What makes you different? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Are you implementing ways and strategies to make sure that your weaknesses become your strengths? And are you adding to your strengths by adding to them, adding value to them? Keeping, like, for example, my strength is editing and everything. If I leave editing for about a year, you best bet I might forget how to do everything, but I don't keep update with all the new brushes and texts that staying intact. So what is it that you're known for? Are you adding value to both your weaknesses and your strengths? Your weaknesses, are you doing the training? Are you implementing the training that you are doing every single day to make your weaknesses a less of a weakness and more of a strength, or something that's average? We don't want your weaknesses to stay weak. We want your weaknesses to be pulled to your strengths, or at least moderate. What is your legacy, guys? What are you guys going to be known for? What are you going to be known for? Because you best bet, if you don't know that by now, I want you guys to write down, what is the legacy you are going to be left? What are you going to leave behind? When we die, what are we going to be known for? What are you going to be known for when you die? Because you will die. Everyone is going to die. What is the legacy that you are going to leave behind? Are you going to help people uplift them? Are you going to help them retire their family? Are you going to make so much money that you don't know what to do with, so your family's got to be comfortable? Whatever the case may be, write it. Because there's no right and wrong answers in this. The only wrong answer is when you don't write it. And if it's negative. Every single day, are you educating yourself? Are you adding value to yourself? Are you listening to podcasts? Are you listening to motivational videos? Are you doing the trainings that are available? Are you doing the ACE trainings that are available to you? Are you going back to the marketing mechanics and in the ACE back office and doing it? Are you doing all the training that's given on this page, on this 14-day abundance 5-figure formula? Are you doing all that? If you're not doing all that and you don't have the success, don't come up to us and ask us why you're not having success, because the information is there. There is an abundant level of information. All you need to do is go out and get it and implement it. Okay? The most dangerous person, who is the most dangerous person? The most dangerous person on this earth is the person who adds value into themselves and invests in themselves. Do you see people like Dan Locke, Tony Robbins, not spending money on themselves? Of course you do. Because they understand that the best investment is themselves. If you're not feeling 100%, guess what? Your team's not going to feel 100%. If you're not feeling 100%, guess what? Your family's not going to feel 100%. When you add value to yourself, you become the most dangerous and the most valuable person in the world. Okay? Trainings are free. Why not use them? Like I said before, connotating with who the most dangerous person is, your trainings are for free. So if these trainings, if you're not catching the replay of them, then what are you guys doing? What is it that is really setting you apart from the guy next door? Because guess what? There is thousands of people in this community that do this, that do, that are affiliate marketers. What's going to differentiate you from the person next door, or the person down the road, or the person on the other side of the screen? What makes us different? And the things that make us different is that adding the value added to our lives. And who rocks up to training? Who rocks up to the training? Not only are there ACE training, but I'm pretty sure every single team has their own trainings as well. Are you adding value to yourselves by attending these trainings? Or are you completely forgetting about them? Not putting them on the schedule. So make sure you put them into your routines as well, guys. And that's amount of information. All you have to do is take the info and apply it. So does information start and end with you? If you were to learn something really, really important, if someone was to tell you the meaning of life right now, if I was to tell you the meaning of life right now, and you know it's the meaning of life, would you go tell someone else? Wouldn't you go tell someone else? Yes, you would. And that's how you apply it. When you learn something from a book and it really resonated with you, there's two ways to apply it. Make content out of it, go tell someone else. Make content about what you just read, let it be a creativity, like establishment, or go tell someone else because they can use it. Does information start and end with you? Because if it starts with you and ends with you, guess what? You're not doing the necessary aspects to make sure that you're not applying it. You're not applying anything. If I read a book, if I read the 4-hour work week, and he explains to me that scheduling is everything, automatic response is everything, and I learned something in that book, and it starts and ends with me, and I don't apply it in my business, it's useless to me. If I go to training on objection handling, but I'm too scared to speak to my leads like that, or speak to the people around me like that, or speak to the people who are interested in what I do like that, aren't you robbing yourself of that implementation? Because you are robbing yourself from that implementation, and then with the implementation, masterminding comes down. Are you making sure that you find a partner within the community that you really resonate with? You have the same kind of burst and love and energy and interest and stuff. Are you both masterminding on how you guys can both level up your business? Because there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. What's better than one head? 2. What's better than 2 heads? 3. What's better than 3? 4. Masterminding is a massive aspect of this business. Find a partner and help them help your business, and let them help you in your business by just giving each other ideas. Some of the most successful videos established from masterminding. Okay, so that's that. Action taking, does it end with you? Are you taking the necessary action to put everything in place? So if you have an idea for content, are you getting your notepad? If you're getting your journal, are you writing it down? Because if you're not, you're robbing yourself as well. After we meditate, for example, we get a massive burst of creative energy. You'll notice after you meditate or you do yoga, you get a massive rush of creative energy. Are you ignoring that creative energy, or are you applying it to your business so you can level up? Some of the biggest photos that I've ever taken, or content videos that I've ever made, literally are established from just a thought. Just a thought. And when I implement them, when I make them, I literally take everything into consideration that I learned. It's like, okay, how am I going to level up this? And how am I going to level up this? Are your creative and are they going straight over your head, or are you actually using them? And if you are using them, make sure you're using them adequately to get either to resonate with the people that you speak to, or to create more awareness about who you are. Okay? Self-sabotage. Now, it's no secret that our limiting beliefs are our worst enemy. I've spoken to so many people that cannot get out of their own heads. They just can't. That they see value in the platform. They see value in the online world. They see the value that is there to be made, but they cannot get out of their own heads. I have something to tell you. Unless you challenge that little voice in your head, guess what? It will always win. It will always win. Because our whole lives, we've been subdued to think that we are not enough. We can't do this. We can't do that. I'm a bad person. I'm not going to change the world. And that's not your fault. But what is your fault is if you let those self-limiting beliefs take over and take charge of what you're going to do in your life. So what are you going to do with your self-limiting beliefs to ensure that they never win? I'll give you guys an example. I'll write them down. I am affirmations. Meditation. Okay. Money mindset. Weekly training. And this is a massive one. Stay in your own lane. If you have a team member that's doing way better than you, and they just came in, don't compare yourself to them. We all have our demons. It's just a matter of fact of if we let those demons overpower us, or we overpower them. So the way you get rid of those self-limiting beliefs is I am affirmations, meditation, money mindset, weekly trainings, and you stay in your own lane. Also, there's a book. I'll grab it for you. Bear with me. This book is called You Are Enough. It's by Cassie Mendoza Jones. Okay? This is the book that taught me about self-limiting beliefs. You may not think that you don't have self-limiting beliefs, but you do. You definitely do. You 110% you do. Okay? We all do. And if I told you that I don't get my days when my self-limiting beliefs get hold of me, I'll be lying to you. Every leader, every single person in this world has a self-limiting belief that gets to them sometimes. But it's your job to silence it and challenge it to a duel in your mind. For example, Safa, you will never amount to nothing. Get the hell out of my face. What do you mean? I'm successful. Psh, don't worry about you. Silence it. Safa, you'll never be able to do that. I don't know what you're talking about, man. See, you've hit a little bump in the road. You're not meant to be successful. Give up. Absolutely not. This is teaching me something. That's the way you guys have to challenge yourself and challenge your self-limiting beliefs. Be aware of self-sabotage because you are the one who's in control here. But your mind sometimes doesn't like to be challenged. So the moment you feel like you're going to get down, your self-limiting beliefs are going to take control, it's time for you to take control. You need to take control, not your mind. You need to take the necessary action to get the help that you needed. And if these don't work, guys, go get yourself some help by a hypnotherapist or a psychologist. I've been to 5 psychologists in my whole life. 5. And only one of them told me that I need to conquer and challenge my self-limiting beliefs. Just 1 out of the 5. So you'll understand that not everyone will have their own views. Okay? And I guarantee you that psychologist has her own self-limiting beliefs too. Everyone has them. What makes you different is how you challenge them, and your success lies upon that. Accountability and finding a partner. So we have a massive community, and there's so much different people from different walks of life. What's up to you is to find someone within the community so you can both mastermind and hold each other accountable for goals. So I do this for my team. I'm like, listen, I want everyone to send me their goals, 3, 6, and 12-month goals, so I can hold you accountable. So are you holding yourself accountable? If you can't hold yourself accountable, make someone your friend and hold them accountable as theirs, and they will hold accountable as you. Because that will keep you on track also. It's like, like going to the gym with a buddy. It's fun. It's different. That's what I wanted to say, guys. Does anyone have any questions? I'm opening to more discussions as well. If you guys want to touch on something that I said, I'm going to double down on it, let me know. I'm happy to help you guys out with understanding everything that's needed, with stopping the self-limiting beliefs and, holding yourselves accountable for and getting clear with your day. So I'm just waiting for some questions about anything. I don't mind. Also, I'm actually going to put this in the chat so everyone can view. You are enough by Cassie Mendoza Jones. There you go. The best book ever for self-limiting beliefs. There's heaps, but that's one. Okay. So I don't have any questions as of yet. If I don't have any questions, you guys, thank you for the booster session. You're welcome. So if you guys don't have any questions, I'm just going to shut. Oh, okay. Never mind. I really enjoyed the Zoom last night. I learned a lot of things, small things. I just assumed I was doing what I was actually doing the complete opposite, which was totally doing a new pick and a new ad each ad. Okay. So now I have a question. I have this ad and it's generating comments and leads, but I seem to be attracting the people with no money, single mums. And since I didn't exclude mediums, I'm also getting some guys commenting. Would you edit the ad to be more specific on who you want to comment, or would you just do that? Okay. So if you're getting a lot of mums with no money, it has nothing to do with the ad, it's the targeting. So your quality of the leads that's coming in is initially what is the issue there. Because I can be getting 15, 20, 30 leads a day, but it means nothing to me if these leads don't have money. Okay? So you got to go back to your targeting. Who are you targeting? What are you targeting? It really depends. If your ad is just targeting if your ad copy is just targeting for females only, then make sure your targeting is for females only. And if your ad copy is for both, make sure you put both. It's all to do with your targeting. If you're getting people that have no money and struggling with their leads and if you're struggling with finances and stuff, that's fine. Usually most people are a thing, but if people don't have the money to buy, it's either 1, they don't trust you yet, or 2, it's just an issue with your targeting. But if you're getting that issue a lot, then I would look into, yes, definitely change your audience. That's what I mean. So your target audience is where it's at, because it needs to be, just change it up. Change it up. You're welcome. Does anyone else have any questions? Definitely change your audience. Also, look into in your insights. You can actually look at your niche, the age group of people that are looking onto your page. So you can do that as well. You can target them. Does anyone else have any questions? No? No questions? Okay. So I'm just going to end this meeting now, guys. 1 second.